Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jupiter James, where I awaken the astrologer within you. You know, I really do feel that before a time of iPhones and iPads and I this and I that, we were a culture and a society that were better able to look up at the stars and understand the language of the universe. And it is with that language that we were able to interpret our birth charts. That way we were able to maximize our potential and get to our dreams further and faster. And so I'm just here today behind this camera to remind you of the innate gift and the innate knowledge that you already have. That way we are better able to get to our dreams further and faster. And so if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Today we're gonna get into Pluto in the 5th house. Now Pluto in the 5th house is gonna show me someone who is going to be transformed by the creations that they make in this world. It's gonna be someone who probably obsesses over their creative life and probably putting themselves on stage in some shape or form. When they do put themselves on stage, they are able to transform others by the expression that they give out into the world. And so, but before we unpack all that, before we dive deep into this very deep, mysterious aspect, let's go ahead and separate the aspect. That way we are better able to understand what each aspect does out in reality, and that way we're not just confined to Pluto in the 5th house. We can go and see how Pluto plays out and how the 5th house plays out, and we can go, okay, I see Pluto playing out in my family member. Okay, I see the 5th house playing out in my teacher or in that celebrity that I really like. You understand? That way we're just not like, we can do more with the knowledge that we've been given. So now with Pluto in the birth chart for me is always going to show me the power of the person. Where is this person the most powerful or exudes power in some area of their life? It also shows me what this person could be obsessed by, and it could also shows me where this person can dominate and show influence and great power in, you know, and magnetism. This person, well, Pluto could show me the magnetism and the death and rebirth of the person. Where and in what area of life will this person experience a lot of death and rebirth, traumatic experience, power, influence, just those very plutonic things, all right? Now, the 5th house is gonna show me your dating life. It's gonna show me all the fun things, right? It's gonna show me your dating life, your progeny, meaning your children that you will birth later in life. It's gonna show me who you are when you go out. Who are you when you go out with your friends and your friends call you up and say, get ready, we're going here, we're going there. Like, that energy is the 5th house. It's the fun energy. Now, the 5th house is always going to be ruled by Leo and ruled by the sun. Leo and the sun is gonna give that very sunny, cheery, good energy, good vibes. It's that putting your creativity on display. It's the house of your creativity. It's those things that rule the 5th house. So no matter what your sign on the 5th house may be, know that the original default out of the packaging placement, or you know, ruler of your 5th house is going to be Leo. Okay, Leo and the sun. Now, what happens when we take the powerful planet of Pluto and we put it in 5th house? What happens? This is gonna mean that this person is very, very magnetic and is very powerful when they create something. This person belongs on stage and they belong in front of people expressing something. It could be anything, whether they are selling a product, whether it's something artistic, whether it's acting or singing. They are going to have some type of great talent in their life that when they get on stage and they do it, it transforms other people. It can turn some people off and it can turn some people on in the sense of, wow, what the did I just see? This is like, these are the Michael Jacksons, these are like the Michael Jordans, these are the Kanye West, these are like the people that when they do the thing they do, it transcends the thing that they're doing, if that makes sense. It's not just like, oh, they're playing basketball. They are transforming the world. They are raising children, they are raising a generation, they are instilling confidence in people and in places that are beyond what they're like, oh, I'm just playing basketball, but really they are giving light to people who look like them that want to do the same thing, or just in general. Like, think of what Michael Jackson did for the culture, or what Michael Jordan did for little boys and girls that look like him, right? Like, it paves a way, it transforms people, and that is what Pluto in the 5th house is going to have. You know, they're going to have that potential to be very, very transformative with the talent and the gift that they've been given. And this could be a wide array of what this person could do. I do know that this person is going to obsess and be obsessive of maybe being the best at what they do. They're going to take their talent or that thing that they put out for to be received or front and center. Before they put that thing out front and center, or they go after that dream or their goal, they are going to want to make sure that they are perfect at it. They're going to make sure that the thing that they do is palpable so that it can be received in that plutonic way. They are not going to mess around. They are not going to be someone that wants to be seen or wants to give their talent away in the form of just like, all right, here it is. No, they're gonna really take it seriously, and they're gonna want to be the best at it. They're gonna be, and more times than not, they will be. They will be the best at the thing that they give and the thing that they choose to show. And this could again attract a lot of jealousy. This could attract people who are fearful of them. But at the same time, it will induce respect. People will respect you. They will know, okay, look, even though I'm jealous, I can't say that that person ain't good at that. I can't say that that person isn't in a rightful position that they are in. You know, like it's gonna be that. It's like, well, I don't really know what to do with that person because they are doing it. They're doing it to the T. You know, you kind of couldn't hate on Michael Jackson because even if you did not like him, you couldn't say he was not a good performer. You could not say that he wasn't who he was when he got on that stage. Does that make sense? It's like, it doesn't matter how the person may personally feel about the person, but you will know that the talent that they exude it's undeniable. It's undeniable. But that's gonna attract a lot of traumas to that person, you know, because they're gonna be like, well, damn, when I do this thing, it has such a visceral reaction to people. Some people hate it, and then some people are obsessed with it, but there's no in between. No one's ever indifferent about this person when they exude the thing that they do. This could also be when it comes to the romance partners and the romantic territory. This person is going to be attracted to very deep, mysterious people who are probably going through their own transformations in their life, or who are in a transformative phase in their life, and they're gonna really attract people who, when they break up with them, actually before that, the people that they attract, they're going to be obsessed over them. Whether it's they to them or the other person on them, they are going to attract very intense relationships, very intense romantic partners. And I want this person to be very careful with that, because this person can be karmic. You'll attract a lot of karmic people and a lot of karmic relationships, but know that when you do, I want you to go back in your life and think of the people that you attracted, right? And know that when you were in it, were you not obsessed with this person? This person could probably do no wrong. This person was probably the be all end all. This person was your alma mater. Like, this person was the person. And then when you guys broke up, it was this clean break, right? You probably never talk to this person again. You probably blocked this person. You were done with this person. And then from there, your life transformed, or you got in the gym and you worked out, or your life transformed for the better. You became smarter, you became wiser, you became more emotionally sound. And that is because that is the gift of the karmic relationship, is that when you get out of these very intense relationships that you are bound to have, you will always come out stronger. And that is because this person is carrying a piece of that karma from the universe, from a past life, to give to you, to help you on the path in which you need to go on. You know, you're gonna attract a lot of seasonal people. I'll say that. You're gonna attract a lot of people who are not there for a season, but more for a reason. You know, they're gonna just be there to catapult you into the strength that you innately have, but you are going to be a powerhouse in your creative fields. And I would really recommend, these are the actors, the singers, the performers. Get out there, put that talent that you have out on YouTube, out on stage, put it in front of people, and I promise you, it's gonna transform your life, and it's gonna transform others as well. And it's gonna be, you're gonna get reactions, but you have to be solid. This could be the great manifestors. You could be very great at manifesting that thing in your mind. It's gonna be that thing where you thought that dream that you had was crazy, but all of a sudden by you doing that thing, it becomes a reality. You have that potential. And don't worry about the people that may come against you or fight you, because with Pluto, great power comes great responsibility. You know, Spider-Man or Batman couldn't just be swinging around the city for fun, right? No, power needs an opposition. Remember that. Great power always needs an opposition in order for you to recognize your own power. And it is with that opposition that you are able to exude your power. Michael Jordan on the b-ball field, right? How would we know how skilled he was if there was nobody for him to go toe-to-toe with? Right? Think about that. How would we know how talented Michael Jackson is if he didn't have to get out on stage and be the best, because he had a father who was beating him and making him be the best? So he knew that if he didn't fight for his life on that stage, he was gonna go home and get beat. Think about that. Think about that. Great power comes responsibility, and no one is given a magnificent gift or a magnificent skill or great power without there being something to use it on or use it for, okay? So remember that. You could also birth children that will become probably very famous, or children who will transform your life and be very plutonic. They're gonna be very, they're gonna be like you, whereas like you like control in your creative talent. Like you're not just gonna love your name and your image being taken from you and being used. No, you're gonna want full creative control in your life, and your children are gonna be the same way, but probably just in who they are. They are gonna be people who are very powerful, probably very extremely intelligent, very bright, very talented children that you will have. And so that's amazing. Like, wow. This is a very cool, very striking placement. And if this sounds like you, can you write down below, do you have a special talent that maybe you hide until the time is right, or that you feel that when you do it, you get really big reactions? You are also probably someone that when you go out and you have fun, you get a lot of attention. You get a lot of people that are probably jealous of you when you go out. Like, are you that person? Is this you? Is this ringing true for you? Let me know, because I'm just behind my camera and I don't really know, what specific for you that could be. While you're at it, let me know what sign that your 5th house Pluto could be in, and then I'll write back what you could be experiencing with that placement, okay? But that was my video, and I really hope that helped you. I'm just gonna leave you with these words right now, because the universe is putting it on my heart, but I really want you to take your talent and your gift seriously, and I really want you to not be afraid of your gift, because sometimes on a subconscious level you could be so powerful with the thing that that you've been placed to do and give to the world, that it's such a responsibility on your shoulders that you feel like, okay, like I just don't want to do that today. I just want to be normal, and I don't want to always be thinking about how I'm going to put myself out there. But I just need you to know that it is kind of your destiny to do that, and it is your destiny to put that thing, that creative force, that artistic force that is in you out, so that you transform us and that you get us to see things in a different light, and you heal us through that. So do it. Don't be afraid of your own power, and don't be afraid of your own gift. And I want you to become so confident in that talent that you do have, that when opposition strikes, you can still look it in the face of the eye and say, this is what I've been gifted with by the universe, and I'm gonna do it regardless. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to do it, and here it is. For those that rock with me, you rock with me. For those that don't, move to the side, because I've been given this task to do this, okay? I know this is a long video, but for some reason, this video specifically really strikes to me, and I don't know why. Maybe it's the Leo in me that really wants to like get that out for you guys. But really, this is a very karmic, very powerful placement. Go out there, be you, and shine. Don't be afraid of it, okay? I love y'all. Y'all have a good one. Bye.